What's up? What's going on, guys? CaptainMonk here. In today's game, I'm playing some Fizz in the jungle. Yeah, some Fizz jungle, actually. You're surprised probably that I'm not playing in mid lane or in the top lane. Reason we're playing him jungle, actually, is because with Fizz, he's always been better in the lane, at least from what I can tell. I've been playing League since Season 2, and I've never really seen him better in the jungle, but more recently, I think he's better in the jungle than he's ever actually been before. This isn't to say he's better than he is in lane. I think he's still probably best mid and then probably top lane secondary. But jungle Fizz is better than it's been before because of the changes to his W here on the PBE. And that's what we'll be diving into in today's video. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a Hunter's Machete here to start, refillable potion and the Warning Trinket. And I said refillable out of pure habit, but we're actually going 3 potions. Reason we're going 3 potions instead is because we are still Fizz. Despite the buffs that have made Fizz better, I do still think that 3 potions may be necessary. Maybe not for clearing as much as just, you know, early game ganks may not go our way. Maybe an early game duel may not go our way. And the extra potion will likely come in handy just because we are still pretty vulnerable, pretty squishy. But Fizz still has a decent amount of things in his arsenal to make him pretty good in the jungle. Specifically, though, the changes to his W. But I want to talk about not just his W and the changes, but also just Fizz as a whole. Why it is we haven't seen him in the jungle really much before. Why it's a little bit better now and maybe more viable. And maybe potentially something you could actually say is viable. Maybe for ranked play. I wouldn't say like high elo or like competitive play, like, you know, so like LCS or something like that, or like Worlds when that comes to be. Definitely not. But what I will say is I do think that you might see this in your solo queue games a little bit more, just because Fizz is a champion of opportunity. In the jungle, you have so many more choices of where you want to go. You don't have to sit there and, okay, it looks like they did start the blue. And hello, Mr. Guy. Let's go and fight this guy up. I don't see why not. He's got a shield here, but I can just see it working on him. Oh. I wanted to sidestep that, but I don't think I can quite do that. Let's go and smite this, though, and... Oh! Got him! First blood! Oh, but give me this! Get me out! So that's a cheesy invade I like to do. Fizz has got a good level 2 because of his ability to get those big auto attacks off because of his new W. And it's also a good invade to do because a lot of junglers will take their blue and go to their Gromp and already get low from the Gromp because it does a lot of early game damage. And that puts him in a really rough spot. So I decided to do that in this game because I knew it was against the Scion jungle and Scion jungle because I saw that in loading screen and champion select and all that. It's just, you know, he has some potential to be dangerous, but it's just not really going to happen. Let's go ahead and try and fight up the Vlad here. He probably has this pool. He's level 3. But we can still dash into him, force his pool. And that still is like half his health. Not quite, but it forces him to use his pool, which makes Ryze a lot more safe. Now, I think the Scion is probably doing his red or going to his red by now, but I'm just gonna get my Scuttle Crab here. I don't want to push the advantage I have on him because if you look at top lane, you can see that I realize under her tower. So although I'm pretty nimble and I can probably get out of a bad situation, if their echoes to show up, he's also very nimble and he'd probably kill me. And that's what you have to consider before you do invades, is where the laners are at. Now looking back at mid lane, Vlad's still in a pretty similar spot. I'm gonna check out the Raptor camp because I am, oh hey, he's actually doing Raptors instead. I mean, sorry man, but like, this is just an unfortunate game for you. Big W. Oh, there it is. Alright, yeah, I'm sorry, but he didn't... Wait, did he do red? He did do red. I have a new red buff. Interesting. Alright, he must have done it really slowly then. It's okay. Let's go ahead and max our W here first, though, because we do want to focus on the W in today's video. But before we start talking about that, we'll get our blue and talk about other things about Fizz jungle. So Fizz jungle, you know, it's got some strengths. His W is part of it now. But if you look at his passive, it does actually decrease damage from basic attacks by quite a decent amount. It scales per level, and it goes up to somewhere in the range of like 12 damage for all auto attacks. And that's pretty good. You know, it's good against 80 carries, but it's especially good against jungle monsters because they are auto attacking you, and you sit there taking it to the face. And so being able to reduce that is kind of nice. So that's, you know, it's a little thing that helps Fizz jungle. His Q's not exactly the best though, because it's, you know, it's whatever for clearing. It's just basically an auto attack, reset, dash. It's not exactly anything special. But for ganking, it's pretty great. You know, there's a reason why you see Fizz roaming a lot when he's playing in lane, because he's got good ganks. He's not really that good at clearing. And, you know, the E's got a pretty good AoE to it. You know, big blast radius. But look at the cooldown on this. Right now I've got 10% CDR because of blue buff. But even with that, the spell's cooldown's still more than 14 seconds. And that goes to show that, like, even if you do max this and get a lot of good AoE damage consistently for yourself, it's not consistent because it's too long. And it's just not powerful enough to blast the camps into oblivion. So you're really reliant on your W to jungle as Fizz. That is the moral of the story. That is the moral of this huge ramble. Your W needs to be good for Fizz jungle to be good. So let's go ahead here and pick up our blue smite to start, because I do kind of like the control that provides me with the engagements, being able to slow targets that I'm chasing down and run away from. If I was against an opponent jungler who would get in my face like a Kha'Zix or a Graves or a Xin Zhao and would just bully the hell out of me, I would want the red smite so that I can smite them, especially against Graves, so I can see him because it does give you vision. But then from there, just, you know, reduce their damage and maybe do some more damage, because it does give you more total damage than this. This is burst, the other one's damage over time. To allow myself to survive the fight and get out safely. But against a Scion, I'd rather control the engagement, so I'll be doing things a little bit differently. So let's go ahead here and just get this big Raptor. I have 2 smites available, but you can see with the blue smite, I have a really easy time clearing now. And this might just be a blue smite thing, this might just be a Playful Trickster into the camp thing, but I think it's partially because the W's damage is really, really good now. Before the Fizz nerfs that came his way that are currently on live, Fizz was able to actually charge up a trident above his opponent target that you would see above the target, and once that was filled, your W did triple damage. And that triple damage was really, really good. But in the same moment, it took a little bit of time to ramp up, and, you know, Fizz players didn't really care for that from just a playstyle perspective, and Riot didn't really like that from that perspective too. I'm going to try and gank bot lane here instead. But yeah, so knowing that, Riot's been trying to redirect some of his power into other things, and I think we could kill... Ooh, okay, hold on, I might have messed up here, but I think Kayle might be dead anyways. Splat! Oh, the timing of that was just right, man. Just right. Good job, man. I'm gonna give you one of these. The shush monkey. The shush monkey. That's my favorite right there. All right, let's... Oh, hey, if we found Scion, we also found his blue buff. I'm just gonna ward over the corner here. And is he just gonna give up the blue buff? You gonna come to the jungle monster camp? Oh, hold on. Let me just top this wall. We're just gonna regroup here. We got Ryze on my side. We got Tahm Kench coming in. Oh, Vlad's here though. It's level 6. All right. Hold on. Let's just... I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We don't have much vision to work with to see what Sion's up to. I mean, we know he's taking the jungle camp. We know he wants it. I have smite. All right, let's be ambitious. Oh, hey. I got it. Can I just... Here we go. Okay. The Sion should get... Oh. Am I dead? Oh, but Tahm Kench is a hero, dude. Oh. I spoke too soon. Tahm Kench spat me out to my demise. That was awesome. I loved it. Alright, let's get ourselves Runic Echoes here. And also grab the boots. Alright, so what were we talking about? Right, so I want to talk about the details of the W change. We talked about the C-Stone charging up. We talked about how Riot wanted to change the playstyle because standing there waiting for your target trident above them thing to charge up and do triple damage. It's unhealthy. It didn't make sense. It was weird. So Riot removed that and made it so it just did bonus damage on that first hit, but still reset it if it killed the target. And that's still there, but they took away that triple damage, and that weakened Fizz quite drastically. His win rate went down by 25 ranks in the mid lane. Now, there's like 50 different viable mid laners for ranked play, and Fizz went down to like half of where he was. Like, that's a long ways. Like, Fizz fell hard, you know, statistically wise, right? So what Riot is testing on the PBE right now that I am believing, you know, will bring Fizz back into viability a lot more for mid lane especially, because that's where he's meant to play, but it will allow him to also jungle and give him a little bit more versatility, is this W change. So you've still got that little bit of burn damage passive on your W. You've still got the burst, you know, that 90 plus 67 you can see there, that does reset if you kill the target. I'm going to try and show you here on the Wolves. Boom, right? Resets the cooldown. But what you also have is this new effect that following auto attacks if you don't kill the target still do bonus damage, 20 plus 44. It's obviously less than that first initial damage, but that's still a lot of damage. And that's because, well, I'm maxing it first. But it allows me to clear so effectively. I mean, just look at this blue buff. You know, I'm just ripping through this thing. And the passive damage also increases, right? And that passive damage increasing is allowing me to heal lots with Talisman as well. And so I'm able to clear camps, like just W and auto attacking. Whereas before with Fizz jungle, you'd be completely reliant on your burst from your Playful Trickster because your W is just a single hit, and your Q is just a single hit. So you'd play it like you're playing mid lane Fizz, but you'd be jungling and be burst oriented rather than sustain damage. And that just doesn't really work. So I hope that kind of tells the story of why you didn't see Fizz jungle before and why I think it might be better now. Echo has no ultimate, so I'm going to try and see if I can hit the fish here. He dashed right into it. We've got the dive going on. I really just taking tower shots with the damage reduction. This is perfect. Oh, splat. I dodged his stun. Come on, get me out. Oh, barely, dude. We got it. The burn damage from my W also helping clean that up. Our E does a lot less damage because we're not maxing it compared to AP Fizz. So overall, our burst is lower, as you're seeing. But we're able to work through that anyways because we're able to just auto-attack these people. But so far, that's not really that strong still. And the reason that's not strong still is because we don't really have the attack speed to back it up. And that's what comes into the meta change in this build that I want to show. You know, we're still going to play Fizz like it's mid lane Fizz. I mean, our runes are the same as mid lane Fizz, right? Or I should probably be putting myself here. I'm going to reorganize this real fast, just since I'm realizing PB messed this up for us. Sion's, you know, he's level 6, but he's still Sion, so I kind of want to respect it, but it's, I don't know, it's a weird situation for me here. Part of me wants to go for it, but it's Sion, dude. Like, I don't know. I feel like I should go for the Krugs or something. Yeah, mana's kind of low on Rise, so maybe we'll just do the Krugs. Yeah, Krugs are a great camp, man. They give you so much XP, more XP than buffs, as far as I know, because there's so many little ones. So that's good to go with. But yeah, definitely max the E second, if not first, if you're playing Fizz. Definitely first in lane, because that splash damage is so good for farming, because you just, you know, work it one wave at a time, and then just kind of dance around waiting for your opportunity to go back and splash the wave. Whereas in the jungle, you're hitting things left and right, so you want to max that W first. So let's go back here. 2 items I want to pick up. Dark Seal being one of them, because we are kind of snowballing this game, and if you're ever snowballing on Fizz, whether you're playing lane Fizz or not, I do recommend that Dark Seal. But also the Sheen here, that'll be good for us. And our controller did get taken out, so we'll grab a new one. So yeah, this will be really good. Wait. Shit. Okay. So I made a mistake here. I wanted to get the Nashor's Tooth. I was talking about that item. I've been building it every single game, but old habits die hard. I bought the Sheen. That's okay. That's not a big deal. Sheen's like super fucking good. But the point of today's video was to show the Nashor's Tooth, and I kind of dropped the ball on not buying that item yet. So we'll have to just pick that item up. We'll have to pick that item up a little bit later, I guess. But I'm not going to finish the Lich Bane right away. The Sheen's like a nice little burst thing to have for now. This will be fine. But the Nashor's Tooth is really what I wanted to show, because the extra on-hit damage that has, combined with our W, I mean, we do a lot of bursts with just our auto attacks then, and it's quite strong, but we're also able to back those auto attacks up with more follow-up auto attacks. Either way, though, let's go ahead and gank bottom lane here. Sion's ulting somewhere. I guess that's top lane, so I'll make plays over here. Now, this Alistar's kind of bloody blocking. Oh, get dodged. I mean, he's going to flash to save Caitlyn here, but it's just not going to be enough, man. You're already gone. Kog'Maw getting that one, though. Oh, okay. If we hit that Tongue Lash, might have to slow to follow it up. But Alistar probably still has his ultimate here, right? So I'm just not really thinking I need to do much. Knowing Sion was just top lane, though, I want to see, and yep, here's why. We'll get rid of this control ward, but I'll also steal his blue. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, though. I really want to show you the Nashor's Tooth, and I feel a little bit silly not having bought in that component, the Stinger, for it. Oh, look at that damage, though. Alright, I can smite this guy, though, and just work away through him. His ultimate's gonna expire any second. Got him. Oh, save me. Nice. Oh shit though, dude. Oh shit. What have we walked into? You're supposed to block it. This is the second time he's trying to save me, but it's just not quite working for us. That's okay. I know his intent is good. It's all that matters, man. Thank you for trying. Let's get our spell pen boots here. I went too ham, man. I'm chasing an Alistar into their towers. I deserve to die on that one. It's my own fault. It's just kind of funny is all. Alright, so yeah, spell pen boots are still the way to go. I was talking about the runes earlier, so what I'm going to bring up now is, although I'm treating this very much so like a Fizz mid build strategy and everything like that while jungling, some differences that you might see are, you know, that Nashor's Tooth, like I mentioned, but what I want to talk about right now is the runes. You know, these are definitely mid lane runes. The Electrocute, absolutely. I'm going to go ahead and show this instead, actually, to be more detailed. All these things are things you'd see mid lane, especially the Ravenous Hunter, because, you know, some people like Gunblade Fizz. If you like Gunblade Fizz, you're being silly, because the Gunblade Fizz may have some viability, but this item right here, this rune, literally replaces all the spell vamp that the Gunblade gives you in a rune. You just gotta get kills first. Like, that's so powerful. So I definitely recommend that for Fizz. But as far as our secondary, you're seeing that we're getting Sorcery. Now, I like Sorcery. You know, celerity, more move speed, I get on the map, get more kills more fast by getting to the right place at the right time. But the water walking, I mean, I'm fish. I'm the Fizz, right? I'm the fish. It feels right to get water walking for me for that reason, just because I like themes and I like sticking to the theme. But in all seriousness, you could go Resolved. You can go Inspiration. You can go Precision. There's really no wrong answer for Fizz. And that's mid lane, that's jungle. You know, there's just no wrong answer. Now I'm thinking I might be able to snipe this Caitlyn out. Not quite. Oh, is she gonna walk into it? That's okay. We got her anyways. Nice. Yeah, I mean, our bottom lane already won the fight. By that point, I can just come in and clean up. The question, though, is Sion gonna try and save the day here, or is he gonna go top lane? Tough to say. Oh, he's trying to save the day here. Okay. He's pretty tanky, though. I mean, we can maybe get this tower. I'm thinking what I want to do for now is just do some damage to him. Wait, what the heck? Am I getting stunned? Why can't I move? That was really odd. I literally just stood there like, hello. That's fine though. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back though. I want to get that stinger as soon as I can afford it, and I can't afford it now. I really want to show you guys, not stringer. Oh, it's 1100. I thought it was only 1,000. Never mind. I need to do one more camp then. I guess I'll go into the Krugs. And looks like their team's returning here bot lane anyways. I see it really as balanced as ever. Didn't really get nerfed like pretty hard though. As far as I remember, that's the case, but I could be wrong. Maybe she got buffed back up again. But yeah, once you have that Nash's Tooth though, I think Nash's Tooth isn't a very overlooked item for Fizz, specifically because his W just wasn't ever good for attack speed and on hit, right? It was just a burst spell. So you just never would get Nash's Tooth because those follow-up auto attacks never meant anything. But now they do, and he just burned ult, so let's just go ahead and let him do that, and I'll just tax the lane. We still going for this? Okay, okay. I can dig it. I might be blasting to the face of a Scion, though. Oh, hop out of the way of that. Okay, cool, cool. I think we're safe now. Alright, and 4 stacks Dark Seal, not bad. I might get a Magi's this game, but I'm not exactly being ambitious going for that. I'm more so wanting to show you guys this Nash's Tooth thing. Because just to create some context, Lichbane, 80 AP. Fantastic. Hourglass, only 75. Runic Echoes, 80 AP. You know, these are all great items for Fizz, right? These are some of the most common ones you'd see. Nash's Tooth is also 80. But do you know what else Nash's is? Nash's is also 20% CDR. There's no better item for CDR for Fizz in the game. In the whole game, there's nothing better for CDR for Fizz, right? I mean, look at some of the options we have here. You know, Luden's Echo, 10%, and that's not even an item you'd get on Fizz usually, right? Nash's Tooth, 20. Banshee's Veil, 10. Abyssal Mask, actually a pretty good item for Fizz, 10. What else do we have here? Proto Belt, 10. Lichbane, 10. We already looked at that one. I mean, I can keep going. You're getting 2 items worth of CDR in one. Getting Nash's Tooth on Fizz. An item that's not really meant for spells anyways. An item that's meant for auto attacks. So you're getting the kind of best of both worlds. You're getting everything in this Nash's Tooth. It's just you would often overlook this item in the past because you didn't care about those follow-up auto attacks. You didn't care about the attack speed. You're just looking for that big burst and that big auto attack. But now you've got both. You've got the big auto attack and you've got the follow-up auto attacks too. So you can take out the squishy targets and the tanks with your follow-up auto attacks. Oh, gotcha, buddy. You're gonna ult, and you might still be dead here, right? W damage? Oh my god, his shield saved him. Alright, hold on. I can still do this. Gotcha. And no tower shots for me. Sorry, but after I did all that investing the time trying to take out the Echo, I'm gonna do what's necessary to clean it up. I definitely look forward to getting back and get that Nash's Tooth. I really want to show you guys that item. The Sheen definitely helps though. I don't really regret getting it. It definitely didn't hamper my damage, right? Or damper, that's what I'm looking for. It didn't damper my damage. It didn't really do anything wrong for me. It just isn't optimal as far as getting finished items, because finished items are always better than components. Just from a gold effectiveness and gold value standpoint, you don't really want to be building multiple items at once. You kind of want to go at one item at a time if you can. But for like specific 80 carries, for example, you'd get like a BF sword, then a crit attack speed item. That's a pretty common thing to see. But even that is really inefficient. It's better than the other options. And I can't afford my Nashers yet. What am I doing? I think I'm gonna get my red buff here. And then get organized with my team. Yeah, because I wanna show you guys the damage of the Nash's Tooth, both in a burst-oriented fashion, where, oops, that was a weird trickster. I like blow somebody up to show you that you still can blow people up with Fizz with this build, because it's not really like you're not AP Fizz. You're still AP Fizz. You just have really strong auto attacks too. Which, by the way, they're grouping mid here, which means that I'm gonna have to counter group with my team to make sure that we don't lose towers. But there we go. The Stinger has upgraded into the Nash's Tooth. This is the item that makes this all work. Once again, 20% CDR, more CDR than any other item in the game for Fizz that is viable. Basic attack steal bonus damage on hit with our W, meaning we do a lot of auto attack damage, as well as having tons of AP to do tons of damage. And I'm just gonna, oh, I can't reach. I was gonna dash through him with my Q, but I couldn't quite reach him. Can I reach these guys? I think I just might. But he might have his pool is the issue. Where's your pool? Yeah. Alright, well, he's gone. Oh, wait, there's a tower here. Never. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. I can still walk around the side because we have Aurelia here, but Aurelia missed her E, but I don't think she's going to need it because we already got the kill. Oh, big damage. Alright, so that's 10 stacks of our Dark Seal. Does that mean we're going to get the Magi's this game? I think it just might. Yeah, let's go ahead and join our team with the dragon here. We've been kind of ignoring dragons this game, admittedly, because it is just a cloud dragon, and I'm already running celerity and water walking, so I'm already moving very fast around the map, so to me it wasn't a huge priority, and I'd rather just use the dragon as a bait for their team to see if they want to take it out, because then I can fight them in the river while I have those runes. You know, it's a good strategy sometimes to leave the dragon up if you know you can win the dragon fight. Alright, Alistair's here. Let's just not get hit by that. Okay. So I've got 2 extra wards here. We've gotten pretty good control of their bottom side jungle, bleeding their blue side jungle. I'm going to try and discontrol this other side a little bit. This is very risky to do this deep into their jungle on my own. But, oh, that's a whiff. Don't mind me, boys. Just helping you with your red. Wait, I got it, dude. What the fuck? My W's too good. That was not planned, dude. I was just gonna help them and then get out, but I actually managed to get my W's burn damage. W burn damage too good. I cannot believe that worked, man. That was crazy. All right, Magi's Soul Stealer complete. This will allow us, well, not complete. We don't have 25 stacks, but this will allow us that extra AP that item provides, of course. And once we finish stacking that up, we'll have other things that, frankly, I can't even remember what they are. Let me look at the details of this. Oh, 10% movement speed if I have at least 10 glory. That's why I feel so fast. Nice. And I thought there was a bonus benefit if you had 25 stacks, but I guess not. That must be an old thing. Either way, it looks like Aurelia's already going in, but she's pretty deep without us being there to back her up. Let's see if I can get a nice ultimate in here, though, to blow up their team. Oh, I didn't quite reach Caitlyn, but that's going to do a lot of damage, I think, to some of them. It's just they have a few tanks in their team, which makes this a little bit tricky. And I definitely don't want to run into 3 people. That's not in my best interest. But running into Echo isn't so bad, because I could do some big damage to just a WQ. And I'm just going to hop the wall here. Oh my god, they want me so badly. Holy shit. Stop it, Alistair. Stop it, Scion. No. Ah! Not like this. Alright, let's loop back around. Our Rise is in the fight. Maybe get some CC onto Scion. I think we might have the backup here to make this work, but oh man, don't want to walk into that. Alistair, please. Please, man, just not like this. Alright, Caitlyn. Oh, I can't go to the wall. Alright, Scion, it's your turn then. No, Echo, please. No, Scion, no. Oh, man, if I just hopped the wall, I would've been fine. So, I'll be the first to admit, guys, the trick to hopping the wall with Fizz is this little tree right here, this guy. You want to get above him and just hop right here. Or you want to be on the other side of this tree right here. These 2 trees are like your indicators. Between these 2 trees, the only spot is right here, and beyond this tree, you can't do it. Right here and here. That's it. And I was being ambitious, man. I was like, okay, if I get over this wall with my Playful Trickster, I can blow up the Caitlyn, because I really wanted that splash damage with my Playful Trickster. But it was just, I should have just like accepted that I'm not gonna get it and gone over where I knew I could get over, and then I would have hit with my WQ and maybe killed her, maybe had a chance at it. My mistake on that one, guys. No worries, though. We're going to head over towards our blue buff here next. Clean that up for ourselves. You'll notice that this far into the game, we already have 40% CDR. And we've had 40% CDR for a while, actually, because 10% here, 20 here, and 10 here. That Sheen really doing some wonders for us. And once we finish the Lich Bane, that'll be even better for us. A big weakness with this build, though, that I do want to emphasize is how squishy we are. We are absolutely squishy. We have no HP items in this build, and that is absolutely a weakness. And that is why I would recommend, after you finish your Lich Bane, or even before you finish your Lich Bane, you know, get an item like Morellonomicon. Get an item like Abyssal Mask. Something to give you some HP, maybe an Hourglass even, and overcap your CDR, just so you have that safety. Just a little something to keep you alive. Because if you keep playing like I do and making mistakes, you will die. But with that said, I will do my best to stop dying as much. I'm looking for an opportunity for a good fight here, but their team is rather grouped here, and I don't want to dive in too soon and get myself killed because I go too Rambo too soon. But at the same moment, I don't want to miss the fight when it happens either. You can see, though, the splash damage from our E doing some good damage for us because we did max at second, level 13, almost 14. And the jungle items burn damage, also helping out clean up the raptors. And look at these auto attacks, man. 1.2 attack speed. That's all you need. You know, I've tried a few different builds with this W buff with attack speed in mind. You know, I've tried... what's it called? I'm spacing on the name right now. I've tried the Rage Blade, right? The... Oh, hold on. Really is going in here. The Vladimir. Oh, going to my fish, buddy. Oh. Oh, the Hourglass. Really? Splash. Alright, there's two. And I think I can maybe make the play here. Oh. I think that worked. Oh, no, Scion, please. No. Okay, we're good. So what I did there that made that effective was I actually used my Trickster, and as I was midair over this wall, I flashed. Blasted 3 champions, and cleaned up the Alistair. I think my teammates cleaned up Caitlyn, and then Scion was kind of my face. We cleaned him up too. But man, that was a little bit close for comfort, but we managed to make it work. Sometimes that's what you gotta do with Fizz, is just grow a pair and go for it. But that will be this mid lane tower, mid lane inhibitor tower to be specific. Really has gone bottom lane to push that tower too, because we did have a wave built up, so that'll be set up for the next inhibitor that we might get. But for now, I'm gonna set up for the red buff and just grab that for ourselves. Team's thinking Baron. I'm not against the Baron idea here, but I'm not sure I'm ready for the Baron just yet. And you know what? I should have passed that off. I didn't realize I had a red buff. That's my bad. I was like, you're not stealing red buff from me. That's my job. Then I was like, wait, shit. I already have a red, and I'm already killing it. Shit. Sorry, dude. Let's get ourselves the Lichbane here. And for our next item, ooh. See, since we already have cap CDR, this is a little bit of a pitfall in our strategy. It does kind of feel awkward to go and buy more CDR, and a lot of these items, like Hourglass, like we want, would just give us more CDR. But in the same moment, I kind of do want it regardless. But Morellonomicon's also a very good item. I just don't know if it's the right item this game. But then again, they have a Vladimir, a lot of sustain. They have a Scion, some sustain. No, hold on, team's already fighting. I definitely don't want to miss the action here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go Void Staff. Void Staff, dude. You know, we gotta... I mean, look at this thing. It's a dildo. It's a fancy dildo. That's what the Void Staff is, man. And that's what we need this game, is a fancy dildo to just dildo them up. That's what we need. Alright, let's, I mean, I don't want to miss the dragon here, but, like, our team's hitting it, and I'm not in the pit. No. Oh, wait, we got it. He was inside Tom Kench's belly. Alright, Alistair, please, dude. Come on, man. Go away. Oh, shit, dude. My damage. What the fuck? Alright, hold on. Can I get the triple here? Oh, this Echo's trying to get away, but... Oh, splash. Big splash. That puts us at 17-3. Oh, baby. Caitlyn's actually bottom lane here. Where did their Scion go? Did he go to solo Baron? Wait, how did he get away? Wasn't he in the pit trying to steal? Did he just run away with his ult? Or did he... I don't know. I don't even know, man. Oh, hi, Caitlyn. Hello. This isn't busted or anything. No. No, this is totally fair. This is totally balanced. Auto, 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 Q, auto, 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 and bye-bye. See, I mean, I wasn't taking towers, but, like, the Fizz's W with his Nashor's Tooth is able to work through a Scion who's, you know, he's underhead. He's only 4 and 6, but, you know what, he does have a 140 farm. He's actually somewhat strong, and I'm able just to auto him to death. With old Fizz, like, there's no way you're gonna do that. Right, that's the difference between this Fizz and previous Fizz, is you can take down tanks, because you have that damage with your W. It may not be % health damage, but it's still damage. And it's consistent, and that's the difference between tanks and squishy champions, is you can't take out tanks with bursts. It's just not going to happen. You need consistent damage to take down tanks, and now Fizz has it, so he can take down anybody he wants. No questions asked. Let's go ahead here and actually get a Elixir. Elixir of Sorcery. So 658 AP. It's actually not that much total AP, but that wasn't really the goal for this video. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten some items that I've gotten this game. Like, the Void Staff only gives me 70. That's actually not that much. I would rather have a Rabadon if I was going for total AP this game. And oh my god, dude. I can still 2-shot blue buff. Alright, and Gromp. Like, this is strong, man. I mean, look at this. Right, that first auto attack, you know, that's whatever. That's old news with Fizz. But the follow-up ones do 30 plus 248. That's a lot of bonus damage. And then my Nashor's doing almost, actually, that's over 100 now. Extra damage on hit. Like, that's really good damage. And if we get this Baron, I'll have a lot of damage here. There is the concern, though, of the steal, but I'm not super concerned with it. It looks like we have enough vision to basically guarantee they're not going to have any chance of stealing. Okay, so it looks like Caitlyn wants to kill... Not Caitlyn, sorry. Caitlyn wants to die, actually, because she's overextended to Irelia, so Irelia's going to clean that one up, leaving us at a 5v4 situation. I mean, Alistar was just standing there. I was pretty close to just ulting him, going for it, but instead I'm going to go for these other two. Oh, Vlad? Oh god, I don't have Hourglass, dude. Am I dead? Please don't kill me. Please. I'm sorry. I take it back. Oh. I can kill Scion through righteous, or not righteous, gargoyles, dude. Holy shit. Alright, let's, I mean, Hourglass on Vlad, that's kind of dangerous, but let's see if we can, oh, never mind, he used pool. Alright, let's, I mean, they're just in their Nexus, dude. I can't do shit. Or can I? No, no. Yeah, okay, that's the game, you guys. Hopefully you guys liked it here today. If you did, make sure to drop that like rating, because it would help out very, very much, and I would appreciate it. And subscribe for more. And let's check out these post-game stats here to see that damage that we did in today's game. Okay, so we finished the game 20-3 in this one. Pretty good scoreline for ourselves. And we had, you know, fairly decent farm for a jungler. We weren't exactly looking to farm a lot, though. We were looking to farm champions. We finished the game with 25 Magi stacks as well, which I always appreciate. And the damage charts are actually quite interesting on this one, in the sense that our whole team really brought some damage to the party. I mean, Kog'Maw had 24,000 damage. Yours truly had 29, though. We did have the most. I'm really thankful for that. 27,500 on both our Irelia and our Ryze, actually. Both of them dishing out some decent damage. One thing I want to bring up that I actually brought up in previous takes that I forgot to mention in this take, and it's probably too late by now since most people stopped watching a while ago, but Fizz's ultimate, its AP ratio, got buffed in almost every single way. I say that in almost every single way because there's like 3 different portions to it. I don't fully understand what they all mean, but it's got like these fancy names. I'll toss an image on screen, actually, so you guys can know what I'm talking about. It's like kind of weird the way to describe it, but like all of them got AP ratios increased. So Fizz's ult does a lot more damage, so total AP is really what you want. So definitely build AP on Fizz. Don't play him AD. If you're gonna play him on hit, get AP on hit items like Nashor's Tooth, and you'll be surprised by how effective it can be. That's all here today, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure to rate the video. Helps out so very much. And subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.